Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's the 7th day of 30 days of code. Let's look at the problem today. So today we have here athlete sort. So let's look at the problem. You are given a spreadsheet that contains a list of n athletes and their details such as age, height, weight and so on. So here we have age, height, etc. Rank is given here. Then you are required to sort the data based on the kth attribute and print the final resulting table. So we need to sort the data somehow based on the kth attribute. So attributes are going to be age, height, weight and so on like that. So they will be giving some value, so we need to sort the data according to the kth attribute. So follow the example given below for better understanding. Okay, so here we have rank, age, height. Sort based on k equal to 1. Sort based on k equal to 1, that is age. So k equal to 1, that is age. So rank will be 0. Then age equal to 1, 2 like that. 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, and this is the sorted data given over here. So in this data is sorted according to the age over here. So age is going to be 24, 26, 32, 35, 41. So here the data is sorted according to the age, and height and rank remains the same according to the age. So here 24 was age and it was 5th rank, but when it is sorted according to the age, it came first. 5th rank came first over here. And note k is indexed from 0 to m minus 1. So what is m? M gonna be m first line, contains n and m, next line contains and each m element. So m is the number of elements. Yeah, so here rank, age and height, so m is going to be 3 and k value from 0 to m minus 1. So 0, 1, 2 and 3 minus 1, it's 2. And note if two attributes are same for different rows. For example, if two athletes are having the same age, print the row that appeared first in the input. Okay, so let's look at the input format. First line contains n and m separated by space. N and m separated by space, that's going to be okay, 5 and 3 here, separated by space. Then next n line contains each m elements. N line means here 5 is n and here 3 is m. Then n lines, 5 lines, then the next 5 lines are the 5 list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what, last line contains k, so here k is equal to 1. So 0, 1, 2. So this 5 list should be sorted according to the k value. That means the second element, according to the second element, this 5 list should be sorted. So let's start with the code part. Let's see, I don't know what's happening here, it's not going down. Let's reload it once again. Okay, now we have here, let's see the explanation given here. The details are sorted based on the second attribute, since k is 0 in text. Okay, so like as we said, here it is sorted according to the second element in each list. Okay, let's take the input. So input, right, input in data equal to input dot split. Okay, we splitted the data, then we need to get n, right? N as well as m, n comma m equal to end of input of 0 and the same of 1, so that we will get n and m. Then we need to get the list over here, file list, so we need to loop through n in order to get that. For I in range of capital N, then we need to get the 5 data, right? So in order to get that, we can make a list out of that, list of map in comma input dot split. Okay, so then we will get only one. If we print it, then it's gonna be like 5 of them, and like we need to add it together to something. So we can make a list like data, and we can add this entire thing to the data so that it gets added to that. So data plus equal to, okay, let's try it out what's happening here, and print the data, and let's see how print data. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, so here we have 10 to, this entire data is added here, 10 to 5 7 1 0, so it's not separated as individual lists. So in order to do that, we can like make a list out of here so that it gets nested inside that list itself. So here we have like a list, and each list over here is nested inside that list. So now we need to sort it out according to the k value. So we need to take the input k here, k equal to end of input. Okay, we got to take the k, and then we need to sort it out. In order to sort it out, we need to first understand how the sorted function works. So let me show you the sorted function. Like sorted function has attributes like iterable for sure, iterable, then as well as iterable means the list or tuple or whatever that we want to iterate through and get it sorted. Then as well as along with that, there is a attribute named key, as well as reverse. Reverse we will be eliminating in almost all the cases. And let me show you with an example first. Suppose we have a list. Suppose let it be the same list. Okay, copy it out, list equal to as given here. Okay, then sorted list equal to as here. Then we need to sort the specific list according to the given things over here, like according to k element. So in case of key. The key attribute is actually a function that makes the list sort according to a specific criteria, or it's a basis for sorting. So we need to put a function so that it sorts the list over here according to that specific thing. And here reverse, it's just checks whether the sorting should be in the ascending or descending order. Default by default, if you don't use reverse over here, it's gonna be reverse, like false. Reverse equal to false by default. Let me show you after some time. So let's insert it according to that. So the iterable gonna be list, then key equal to, let's use a lambda function, lambda x of let it be 1. Then yeah, let's run the code first, then print of sorted list, right? Sorted list. Let's run the code. So let's see here. Here it is sorted according to the second term of each list, like the index 1. So 1, 2, 5, 9, 23. It's sorted according to the second element in each term. So if we change that to 0, and let's check it out. So here now the list is sorted according to the first element, 1, 6, 7, 9, 10, like that. So it's actually a function that act as the basis of the sorting here. So, and we can also use the reverse here, reverse equal to false. It's like the default itself. It nothing gonna change if you do add that. So as this earlier result, it's just the same. So by default it's false, and when we put it as true, the descending order will be printed. So here the 1, 23, 12 was in the first element in the previous result, and it's just the descending order. So we don't need to use that. It should be as default. We only need the above case. So let's change it out. Then we already have the list as data here. So then instead of list, we can insert data. So here the lambda function actually checks for each x, it will return the x of this particular element, that specific index. So instead of 0, we need to insert k. For the element in k, the index will be returned here, and it will act as the basis of sorting. So let's try it out now. Okay, now we got the result as similar to here, but it should be printed like this. So 710, 10, 2, 3, 5, 659, 999, like that. 1, 23, 12. Okay, similar to that. So in order to get that result, we can like loop through it for I in sorted list print I. Let's see what's happened now. So right now it's printed as line by line, but it's inside a list. So we need to get out of that list. So we can insert the asterisk function here, like star. Then let's run. Okay, now we get out of the loop. Like the star here is to get out of the list. So we finally got the output correct. Let's check for the test cases too. Okay, we finally got one test case correct. Okay, both the test cases correct. So This is one way to do the problem. Like actually there is another function we can use instead of this here lambda. That's gonna be an item getter, an item getter function from the library operator. From operator import item getter. So there is actually a function like that. So instead of key here we can just put equal to item getter letter of k. I think it will act as the same result. Yeah, it acted as the same result. Let's run for the test cases too. Here the item getter function actually fetch the indices from an iterable. Like here k is the index that we need to find. So it fetch out the element at the kth index from the data, like that for each list. For first list, it when k equal to 1, it will return 2, then the entire data gets sorted according to the second element, like that. So I think yeah, we finally got it success too. For the item getter, there are some examples given over here. Operator.item getter examples. There are actually 30 examples over here. If you want, you can check this website. I'll share the link of this particular website in the description below. I think that's all for today, and I think the video is helpful to you guys. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, next day we can come with the 8th problem.